Google Gaga? Google?
What? Nonsense.
Don't be ridiculous.
Agnes, what is this nonsense?
Nonsense! Nonsense! Nonsense!
You said convey, it's nonsense.
Nonsense. What nonsense?
That is nonsense.
Nonsense!
What white nonsense is this?
I knew it. I'm surrounded by...
No, it's nonsense. Nonsense. But what utter nonsense.
Welcome back to What Nonsense, everybody. This show where we kind of make it up as we go along, and I talk about things I have no business talking about, really. But, you know, it's all fun games with love and war and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. All is fair in love and war. Yeah. I mix my metaphors all the time.
No.
Correct me when I'm wrong. Have fun. Go nuts in the comment. Now, what are we going to... Mikey, Yoss, Daniel. What are we going to talk about today? A bit of Brazil, plane crash, bit of Disneyland,
Brazil.
deaths, bit of maybe no, not that. Maybe ray gun, maybe some house prices. We'll see. Anyway, boom. How are we all? How's been the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Plodding along.
Busy?
Too busy.
Too busy. Of course you are. You had a nice little birthday the other day for your son. I was there.
Last
It
Friday.
was fun. Last Saturday.
No, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
Cool.
Lucky the rain stopped.
Yeah.
Right on time.
It was raining in the morning. I went for a dog walk. I was like, oh, it's not looking good. Came good.
Sweet.
Had to blow up the
Jumping castle.
jumping castle.
Yeah.
How old is your son?
How old? 2.
Just gone to.
Yeah.
2 years old. Wait, it's the same day as... No, it's not the same day as Olivia.
It was on the birthday was on. What was it on that day? His birthday?
Day later.
A day later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Alexander's birthday.
18. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Same as
Yeah.
Alexander.
His
not
jumping
here?
castle's pretty good.
So,
The older kids end up using it more than the 2-year-old. Yeah. Smoking too.
in the jumping castle?
No,
the
the motor.
hot box.
The motor.
The motor.
Oh,
That was.
I think I know why I was
blowing it up.
smoking. Because it's just a standard electrical turbine. It shouldn't smoke. It's because the kids
Put
put stuff in
stuff.
straws, paper straws and everything in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I had to open it up.
And there was stuff.
Yeah,
in
so I
there.
opened up the grate and turned it on, just started all flying out.
Right.
Yeah, all the paper. So it would have been just burning there. The
Right.
turbine.
It's funny, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids will be kids.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Until they're not.
I wonder if your scarf is going to rub on your mic.
Well, probably. Could have rubbed something. Oof. Let's take it off.
All right.
Exposure
Beautiful.
there.
Sweet. The clothes are coming
Indecent
off.
exposure, mate.
Alrighty.
I've been up to not much as well. Just uni and work. So made another not YouTube channel. Well, yeah, we made a YouTube channel for the assignment and made a video
For the channel.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's
Just-
about.
Oh, it's about like cinematic shots of everyday stuff. But obviously, it's not everyday stuff. Well, it is, but we're not filming random people. It's a play on, I guess.
It's a what?
Okay.
A play on, like
A play on what?
of everyday life occurrences.
Okay.
But
So
not
it's the
everyday
last
life.
one. That was really.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had fun filming that, editing as well. A lot of color grading. They thought it would be good to make a color grading stamp, pretty much on 3 videos. We put them to a 2-minute overall video. So
Got something to show us?
if you want to see it, sure.
They do.
I wonder if it will pop up on YouTube. Search it out. Cinematically living. So we're going to call
You got a trailer for part 2? No? Not yet?
Cinematically.
living.
Cinematically living.
Yeah, because it's not. It's one word. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, when it's 2 spaces, doesn't come up. There it is.
What's that today?
Put it in high quality.
Put it in high quality. He says.
Put it 144p. Can we get rid of the thumbnail?
My face.
Yeah, I just can't stop looking at it.
That transition worked out nice.
Not at the start. Go back. It just seemed like it cut quickly. Go back.
What?
Yep. No, I think you need to go back a bit.
Yeah. So basically, we had more shots than that, and we had to trim it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, the sound.
Oh, the
cuts
sound.
off.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it
know why.
cuts off. You said transition.
No,
doesn't
the-
mean
the-
video and sound.
The visual
And then
transition.
sounds fine here. So
Oh, what happened to it?
Yeah, you just have to get the ambient sounds rolling across.
So I filmed that city shots. This is someone else filming this. I'm a part of this. See, I hate my hands. It's supposed to be a romantic.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to be romantic, to be honest.
Well, like a boyfriend, girlfriend,
Making
cooking a
should
meal
be feeding
together.
each other, man.
I filmed this car scene.
I don't like the switching of grades.
The color grade, yeah. So to me, that's better than the sound. Just yeah.
You missing
doing
all
what it
these
did.
cool shots.
No, I'm seeing it.
Tell me you don't smoke without
Yeah, he
telling
doesn't
me you
know.
can't smoke.
He doesn't know how to smoke, no. We'll teach him that on the go while sunset was going down. So
And he got in the car and it wasn't lit. Yeah. And it was lit inside. Outside. But no, got some nice shots in there.
2-minute video, some cool shots.
Hmm.
It was funny when we tried. So basically, originally, they wanted that girl to do that smoking scene,
Uh-huh.
and they wanted me and that guy to have the romantic scene. I'm like, no. We're like, no, that's at his house too. He was like, we're not doing that. And like, we'll be happy to make food, but not romantically. And they said, and
Have a bromance.
yeah. And then they switched the roles. I was like, do you know how to smoke? He goes, no, I never smoked before, but I can smoke. I was like, do you know how to light a ciggy? And he goes, yeah. The first take he lights a ciggy, oh my God, it's hilarious. He lit it like that, like holding it. And then when he was trying to smoke it, he did one like this, one like that. So we told him it was like that, or like that, yeah. And then eventually when he got it right enough, he was holding it like in the middle of the ciggy, not at the filter. So I was like, I'll take it or leave it, because like basically the sun was going down. And like,
Why did he even need to smoke?
they thought it'd be cool with the sunset and have the smoke.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't you just do what the young generation do now? Vape.
Yeah,
got a better
you would have
clout
got
as
better
well.
clout for you for sure.
Oh, yeah, true.
Way better clout.
Yeah. Oh, like because it was supposed to be like, in the 80s vibe type of thing, because that's an 80s car.
Oh,
a
okay.
Corolla.
You were going for a vintage look.
Yeah, vintage look. So
Yeah,
That car was
there
really
should be a
cool.
smoke cloud inside the car.
Yeah.
It's smoked everywhere.
Yeah.
So
You don't get out
little
the
hot
car to
box.
smoke. You just smoke it in the car.
with the window shut.
yeah.
Hey kids, what one?
No, that's right. Secondhand smoke, you get in.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, no, thank you. You don't want the kids to get popcorn lung with the vapes.
Yeah.
Popcorn lung. Is that a thing?
Yeah, the vapes are terrible for you. I mean,
Yeah, no, yeah.
if you're a smoker, it's obviously better than smoking, but if you're just going into
strains.
it from nothing, and plus kids will just smoke, or vape all day,
Yeah.
doing way more than you
Sick.
would even smoking. So,
And we don't even know the long-term effects really anyway.
well,
do,
even
popcorn lung.
now
Yeah.
it's
What's it called?
Popcorn lung.
So just basically your lungs
Just
just...
the bronchioles, just
Filled with-
popping, just
Is it?
bursting, just destroying, getting scar tissue on it, on
Wow.
the bronchioles. Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
you need
who
those.
so like emphysema basically.
I don't know, but it's just damaging your lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not The vaping, it's the chemicals in the vape.
Oh, okay.
People, use steamers a lot. It's vapor.
Yeah.
It's just what's in it. Yeah, it's not regulated. So
No.
Yeah,
That's true.
so you might as well just put dishwashing liquid in it and vape that. It'd probably be healthier.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, lemon meringue flavor, scent.
Lovely.
Yeah. No, it was good film. Well, short, 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. So basically the assignment was we have to make a YouTube channel and 30 seconds per person. So it's 4 of us. So 2 minutes. Other groups had other ideas. It was supposed to be something about like going viral or something, but I don't know, we took it. Our target audience was like people who were stuck in something that's stuck in everyday life and don't see the beauty of life, I guess, and also for people who enjoy watching film and have an eye for some cinematic shots. Another group did a ghost, it was like a kids YouTube channel. It was 4 people, and they'll go ghost hunting. I think they're called Phantom Friends or something. And that was pretty funny. They had they were going through the school trying to find ghosts and that, and their target audience were towards younger kids or people who find it funny, I guess. Another one had it was like a music critic, and he was just this guy who was criticizing music. He actually produces that music. He's a producer of and he's just giving shit to this band. And they thought it was hilarious. And he had an interview with one guy. He was doing Nardwuar.
What?
Nardwuar.
Nardwuar?
Yeah, search it up. It's a funny guy who does interviews with musicians, like real life musicians, and he's the most random guy you ever meet. It's really funny. But
Okay, but stick with the point of your story. Finish your story.
that's the channel they did,
Okay.
and it was I don't know who it was the target audience was, to be honest. And someone else did a soccer channel, and they were doing challenges, and they did a crossbar challenge. It was targeted towards 13-year-old blokes, and
So do you all know each other's channels?
yeah.
Do you all compare and see who's got the most views?
No, I think the critic
I reckon
one,
the kids one probably. A lot of views.
yeah, the critic one so far has the most views, because he basically told every single band he produces to watch
he's
it.
already got his audience set up. Okay, prior. Oh, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was to go viral. So even if you told a few hundred people, that's not viral. It's that
Yeah.
you just know more people.
Yeah. I think it was more we had to do research on analytics and data and how.
Did you look for hooks like I told you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so a lot of the viral thing, you got to start with a hook. You got to start with hooking your audience in somehow. 3 ways to do this better, or I'll teach you how to do this, or don't stop doing that. Things I wish I had have known. Anyway.
Yeah. No, it was fun though. When we were filming that train scene and the tram, they didn't get the shot I was imagining and the transition, and they didn't want to do it, and it took so long for me to convince them. And when they finally did it, he was on the corner of the street and waiting for a tram to go by and cover the whole frame. The first time it actually happened, it said slow card read, so I had to wait all night again and then do it again just in case. It was really funny, and I was yelling across the street, and they thought it was embarrassing. So I said, "Stay there, don't move there." And they thought it was embarrassing. I'm like, "There's crackheads." Yeah. Yelling around randomly. I have an actual direction. I have a purpose to yell. So it's not that bad. But they thought it was embarrassing. And then when we got to the train station for the 2 platforms, I told them, stand there, don't move. And we had to wait for our train to come. And when it finally came, my one came as well from different directions. I was like, no, we have to wait again. And then mine left earlier. And I was like, thank God. Then his train left soon afterwards. I was like, was like panicking for a bit. I was like, that's yeah. But
it worked out fine.
Yeah.
That was a good transition.
thanks.
All right.
Transition.
The
Ed-
tram one. The tram transition.
No.
Yeah. Transition. Yeah. Let's talk about the Brazil plane crash.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Oh, well,
I don't know. Just since the last podcast, just
What?
my feed's just with Kamala
oh,
everywhere.
she's-
Like
well,
honestly,
yeah, that is. Yeah.
oh, just too much of it. Seriously,
Apparently, she's got a higher approval rating than Trump, though.
is it real?
That's the thing about polls. It's like, who are you polling? How big's the poll? Like, how accurate is this really? But
Okay.
you know, because like you've seen the her AI publicity photos and stuff.
Didn't
Wait.
Trump say it was AI?
No. You
I
can
don't-
clearly
I
see
don't know,
it.
I don't think.
So it's like her plane,
Yeah.
and she's getting off the plane, and then there's like crowds of
Yeah.
hundreds of people, right? Maybe thousands. And if you look at the phones aren't taking the same scene. They're all completely different. It doesn't look like they're not real phones. Hands are weird and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's no the plane. There's no reflection of people
posted
in the
that?
paint. That she did. Like it's part of the Kamala.
Yeah, Trump pointed that out.
campaign.
Did he?
I don't know if Trump did, but lots of people pointed it out. And there's no reflection of any people. Like it's an empty tarmac in
Do you
the
have it?
reflection. Look.
I get a lot of memes as well.
I think the news talked about
her
this.
and Donald Trump dancing, and
I heard this on the news actually, and the news said that was legit, and Trump was an idiot, pretty much.
It's clearly Trump falsely claimed Harris Crow was fake. BBC. So here, like this is like if you look in there's no
can you tell the
reflections
phones
of
though?
people. Huh?
How can you tell with the phones though?
The one it was this one.
Or the one to the right of that?
So on this phone, can I get a full?
Yeah, no.
Can't see
No one's
it.
got a phone. Yeah, to the left corner.
That one there. No, there's phones everywhere, but like if you zoom in super close.
Get out of that picture. Go to the one to the just far right of it.
But yeah,
To the right of it.
that's pretty cool. The reflection though,
Get out of it.
you can see there's nothing in the reflection of the plane. That's pretty cool. You can't see people.
But they're saying it's
Close the picture.
it's
Close the
legit.
picture. I thought there was another one that was a bit more. Go back to your maybe the previous tab. Yeah, that one there.
This one.
So you can see more information. Just zoom in.
I can't just zoom in. I have to download it and then get into the bloody photo.
No, your
Oh, that's
browser.
That's it.
Your browser. Zoom in. Control. You don't have a mouse. Scroll. What's equivalent to your control? Yeah.
Okay. So people were claiming like I like this weird hand and stuff, and like they got different. Well, I mean,
That's pretty real to me.
some of them look pretty real. It's hard to tell.
I don't think you can really tell.
Okay.
Control.
False claim.
But
False claim. Do we call it false claim or what?
The reflection
Who knows?
theory is pretty cool though. The plane you can't really
So you
see.
said multiple hands.
Reckon it's legit?
Could be. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I don't know. It's
False claims.
Where's the click remote? Honestly. Just fast forward to, was it November 14th? Is it? Or 4th? When is it?
So what now?
November 14th? Election, man. What's it,
November
what?
6th.
6th, is it?
November 6th.
And but when do they
Oh, 8th. Yeah.
when do they become president?
January. 3 months after that.
Yeah, Feb. Early Feb or late Jan? Isn't it? I
I
can't remember.
thought 3 months
Or
after.
Jan? No, isn't it Jan
Yeah.
6th?
Yeah.
It's Jan 6th,
Yeah,
right?
3 months. Yeah.
And who's going to win? You reckon?
Who's gonna win? I hope Trump
Who
does,
knows?
because Kamala will not be good for Bitcoin. I need Bitcoin to do well.
She'll steal all the patents.
Yeah, other than that, yeah, steal the patents. Yeah, we sent each other a clip, or I sent him a clip where
Would just snatch up your patents.
Yeah, Carla was talking about wanting to snatch patents from whoever the hell, but it was like a clipped up thing. So
I didn't see the whole thing. What the context is.
Yeah, what is she talking about? But she's probably talking about maybe medicinal patents from overseas or something like. God knows.
Who knows? God knows. Just don't like it anyway.
Yeah, she drives me nuts.
And what's the lead right now?
Like chickadee, like look at this. Media bite. Time magazine. This is hers. This is Trump's. Like
Her moment meltdown.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It's not biased at all. This one was hilarious. This one made me think. So at the dinner last week after your son's birthday, I had to go for Olivia's birthday party. We just went for a restaurant in Geelong. And then Mum sat opposite me. So we were just talking shit all night, right? And she had to, of course, bring up Trump.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
And I tried to not let her bait me, but I went into it.
You folded.
I took the bait.
Arguing.
But this is what it's like arguing with my mother.
Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
What? Of course he was.
No, he wasn't. You lose.
Of course he was. He was the star.
No, you're wrong. Look it up.
I don't have to look it up. It's common knowledge. He was on the cover of People magazine when the movie. Everyone knows Kevin Bacon was a star of Footloose. It was a huge movie. He was the lead.
That is hilariously and strangely and sadly accurate. Arguing with
Hi, Mom, if you're watching.
That's funny.
Yeah, you just can't convince them of anything other. Not that I would call myself a conservative or whatnot, but it's like she said it herself. Like she just hates Trump.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't like. She's just like, oh, look who's the old guy now. It's like, okay, what wasn't it like 2 weeks ago? Everybody was saying, no, he's fine. He's fine. The old man's fine. Biden's fine. Then he quietly disappears. Oh, yay, we get a woman now. Oh, my God. It's just because she's a woman. Right? It's only because she's a woman that everyone's like, yay, let's go. Fuck. That's the wrong reason to choose a president. It's like choosing Trump purely because he's a dude. No. That's also stupid. But yeah, anyway. Thoughts?
Oh, I see where she's coming from. You know?
Where, who's coming from?
Your mum.
Please explain.
Sorry, I'm just playing with you, man. I wanted that reaction. Oh, what? Brain freeze, yeah.
What do you mean?
Doesn't really matter what people think. We'll find out soon.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting in a couple of months. Yeah.
What's his Sydney?
I can't believe Biden's term went really quickly. I can't lie. That went so quick.
That's because they were talking about Trump the whole time. This one. This was about house prices. This was going to come up later, but sure.
Prices across Australia are expected to shoot up yet again over the next few years, with Sydney's median predicted to nudge $2 million. Network finance editor Gemma Acton has more.
Mark, median house prices have already hit seven figures in some cities, and by 2027, according to Oxford Economics, they could approach 2 million in Sydney.
We're not doing the low.
No, but still.
Yeah.
By then, Brisbane and Perth houses could see median prices.
I've seen articles recently about how houses are going to plummet. It's opposite.
House price growth
Which one
over
is
the
it?
next 3 years is expected to track close to 20% in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane.
Man, this music is annoying.
30% in Perth. For units, the median Sydney unit set to crack $1 million. Perth again seen runaway growth.
Yeah, okay.
Do I even bother trying to buying a house?
Oh, well, I mean, look, so the housing thing, the reason the housing market didn't crash is because they imported 1.5 million people, right? There's a housing shortage. So you control the supply. Like you keep the supply short, stops the market from tanking.
Right.
So it was a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
So
that along with a supply shortage of materials.
Yeah. And they're not building enough homes. So more supply shortages. Yeah. So if you believe that to be true, geez, $2 million for an average house price in Sydney.
Yeah, but what's
And
the current? What did it say the current was? Didn't do it.
It's like 1.4 or something at the moment, is it?
1.3.
1.3? I don't know. And Melbourne, they said, now Melbourne's about, 900,000 or something? That one was going to go up to what, 1.5 or something? 1.7?
Well.
No, that's the anyone. No.
I don't know. But that's crazy. Crazy.
And what was the other thing?
How is that going to be possible? How can people afford anything then?
But wait. Oh, well, because if you're already in the market, you're fine. You can just keep using your equity to keep upgrading, whatever. But here's the thing that's going to get everybody. It's the have you heard about the unrealized gains tax that they're putting in?
No.
I'm hearing some chatter about it.
Right. So do you know what an unrealized gain is? Right. So if you have a stock or gold or a property or any sort of asset, just say you buy it for, say, a house for $1 million. Then it appreciates to $1.5 million, right? You've had an unrealized gain of $500,000.
Yeah.
You haven't sold it, but you've got that there.
Yeah.
If you to sell it, you pay a tax on it, but they want to introduce tax to tax you before you've sold it. So if you now they're introducing it as only on the super rich at this point. The super rich. What's super rich? $3 million at the moment. So if you have assets and or equating to $3 million worth, they can start to tax you on anything that hasn't been realized yet. So it's okay now for the people going for their property values going up, but what if it hits that sort of $3 million mark, and then suddenly, but you've only put in, you maybe had it for 30 years or whatever, like mum and dad.
Yeah.
If suddenly they have to pay taxes on the value of their home, they'd be stuffed.
Yeah.
Everybody would be stuffed because you have to take out a loan to pay for the taxes, like. Or if you've got crypto or stocks, you have to sell some of the crypto or stocks to pay for having made money that you haven't actually sold yet. So, and then when you actually sell, you pay a tax on it again. So,
what happens if you sell once the properties go down back again?
It doesn't go. It's not retrograde. It's only on the gains.
Is this
made,
a proposed bill, or
I believe? I'm pretty sure it's going. It's been pushed through recently.
How is all this going through without? I'm sure people don't want this.
Well, they did the digital ID. The digital ID went through, right? Let's see.
What do you mean digital ID? The have your license on your phone. You mean that?
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Don't do it.
My boss did it literally today. Because he forgot his wallet and he's going to New Zealand.
Right. Unrealized gain.
So it's not good. Why? Is it because
plan?
Is it because like
the digital ID?
It's only $2 million, not $3 million.
Wow.
That's not hard to get.
That's not that high.
If the median price would be what, 2 million in Sydney,
Yeah.
1.3 to 5, whatever here. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me the country, mate. Serious.
Plan to tax. Last year, in response to claims that a few wealthy people had accumulated too much in superannuation, the Albanese government proposed far-reaching and controversial legislation. In simple terms, from July 1st, 2025, the tax rate on superannuation earnings balances over $3 million would be doubled up to 30%.
Okay, that's different though.
Still, it's super. Messing with people's super.
Hmm.
And if I was contributing to super all my life,
Yeah,
I would
but
probably have a lot more.
go to the top.
fine.
Go to the top. See how they blame the wealthy.
Yeah. So,
But wait, they give them the option to do that. So when you have super, whatever it is, I think 12% now. So you got the government that, well, the employer has to give it part of your salary.
Yeah.
12% of it, and then you can actually add on top of it as well. So these people can be adding a lot more on top. And then, because you're allowed to, and then what, now that you hit a certain threshold, then you just get taxed more. It's like they want us to get solar power. And now they're going to start pushing rules. I think it's 5 cents per kilowatt. You're going to get charged. People on solar, now you have to actually get charged putting it into the grid.
So it's like the point fucking having it though.
This is what they always get you at. It's just they entice you to get something, and then once you've got it, now we're going to hit you with this, with that, all these taxes for everything.
Well, yeah, and it's a way to introduce it. It's like, we're taxing the rich, and then slowly, we're going to tax this now. Like, so it starts with the super, then it goes, now it's
there is
homes as well, and it's stocks and it's
tax upon tax upon tax. Yeah.
Bit by bit, creep.
That is not the good.
Not the good. What's this one? CBDCs.
Bruce Kowalski. Your monthly universal basic income has been deposited into your account. For more information, press details. You have been paid 2,000 central bank digital tokens. The following fees are being deducted. Accommodation fee. Food ration fee. Recycling fee. Clean energy fee. Personal greenhouse gas emissions fee. Climate change fee. Diversity fee. Your current remaining balance is 5 central bank digital tokens, and if not spent, it will expire in 7 days.
Yup.
Yeah. Looking forward to the future.
Yeah. Well, I like that's what they do with all taxes. I love the diversity fee. That was hilarious. But they do that with like taxes. Like, there's a tax for this, a tax for that. Everything's taxed. Property tax, fuel tax.
I find it really funny that you get taxed when you get paid, and then you get taxed again when you buy something.
Yeah.
Like, what's that about? Like,
you've seen that video.
Yeah.
Everyone, basically, as it keeps changing hands, it just keeps getting taxed.
Yeah.
So the value of it's already gone to zero after multiple hands it's transferred.
Okay. Well, no, it's not gone. It's been taxed to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every place that you spend it gets taxed, and then like the person or the good or service that you paid for, they have to pay a tax before they then spend it on something else that gets taxed and taxed. Yeah. Never-ending tax system.
What's up with the turkey guy in Pulp Fiction?
Just a funny meme.
The marksman.
Yeah. Gangster. What's this one?
Once you start realizing, like we said before we got live here, that Alex Jones was right when he started speaking about the satanic worshipping elites that are all pedophiles. I remember first hearing Alex Jones being like, "This man is like
insane
on crack."
I was in my early 20s, and he's sitting there, super energetic as always, ranting about these satanic pedophiles and how they're drinking the blood of children. I was like, really? Like, they're just politicians. I mean, they're not that bad.
How could that be happening?
Turns out he was completely right about everything. And I feel like
It looks CGI made.
Here's the real
That's
scary
the
part.
brother.
I know that.
Right. This is what Alex Jones knows, and this is what he's waking everyone up to. And this is what we now understand, and we're trying to wake people up to. What don't we know yet? What are we going to discover in the next 10 years? What if the culture of the world changes, Trump gets in charge, a bunch of right-wing politicians take control of Europe as they should, and start digging into the files? What are we actually going to find out? That's the scary part.
Once you start realizing.
Alex Jones? You know Alex Jones? Oh, he's this big, gruff, like, American guy. The frogs are turning gay. Like,
the conspiracy guy.
The conspiracy guy.
He's the Sandy Hook guy.
Yeah.
Did he got to court and he's getting charged? What is it? It's like billions of dollars or something.
Over $1 billion.
That's
$1 billion.
That's
crazy. What's happening recently about him though?
Well, I guess he's coming up now more and more because like a lot of the stuff that he's been talking about for years is like it's legit. So like the frogs were turning gay, and even he predicted September 11th, like 6 months before it.
Yeah,
he's like, they're gonna hit the World Trade Center with planes, and they're gonna blame it on Osama bin Laden. Like beat for beat, every word he said was exactly what happened.
6 months prior.
Yeah, 3 to 6 months prior.
Wow.
Yeah.
But such our top theories.
Alex Jones' top theories.
Yeah. That's bloody hilarious.
Google. Good. Just the one thing that was Google.
Why did I put on Google to search on the URL?
No, because it uses bloody Bing, and I hate Bing. What's it called? What am I looking for? Alex Jones. Top.
She doesn't believe that Sandy Hook happened, yeah?
Well, no, he backpedaled on that, but for a long time he was like, "It's an inside job. It was all fake. The parents were paid actors." There was some dodgy footage. Like there was one footage of this one of the parents, like after the shooting, obviously, and then they're going out to talk to the press, and it's like prior to the cameras rolling, they were already rolling. Like he's laughing and joking with somebody, and then it's like, okay, and we're on, and then it's like suddenly, sad face, starts sort of performing the bereaved dad, and like, I guess it can be explained as simply they were talking before, like it was a lighthearted moment before he had to talk about his dead children, or whatever. Like, yeah. But yeah. So anyway, he went down the whole rabbit hole of that. There's lots of other footage of like aerial footage of what looks like sort of a merry-go-round of people coming and going from like the coroner's room. I don't know. It's so long ago. But anyway, he fully believed it wasn't real, and he was kind of getting his audience to sort of hound the parents in a way.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, we know they're all crisis actors. They're all actors. And so then his crew goes out and goes, "You guys are actors." And they're like, "Ah, they left my child." Yeah. So yes, that was a serious mistake on his part, but he did backpedal in the end going, "Yeah, no, it's all real," but the damage had been done to his reputation. And but anyway, nobody can pay $1 billion in fines, so no, that's not going to happen.
Alex Jones' 5 most disturbing and ridiculous conspiracy.
Nah, that's CNBC.
You're mixing a bit of Donald Trump with your Alex Jones there.
Well, Alex Jones is more like this, right?
Yes, that's better.
Fists. Where is he gonna do? No, I can't do it with Donald Trump. He's hard to do.
Was it like that?
No, but he does a lot of this business.
There's a comedian that does it really well.
Oh yeah, he's great. They did that comedian that does it really well. He was on Kilkenny podcast recently, and he does a really good impression of Jordan Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Peterson was on the show, and so he's doing his impression of Jordan Peterson in front of Jordan Peterson. It was great. Really funny.
Follow Alex Jones. Google is not like Alex Jones.
Yeah, of course not. You need to go. Maybe this one. Media. You need to find something. Oh, here we go.
Reddit.
It's almost wrong.
It's always. Alex Jones is almost always wrong. Okay, that's not going to.
Hey, reading that. Alex is always.
Alex Jones is almost always wrong. Us dyslexic folk. They're all left-leaning news things. We need something that's like
DuckDuckGo.
Somebody who's into him.
On the fence.
On the fence, yeah.
Maybe different search engine.
Bing might give it to you.
That came true.
What a duck.
That came true. Maybe. Can we ask? AI. Let's ask AI since I'm too stupid to use Google. I used to be able to use Google. I've been spoiled. Government surveillance programs. I think any reality. Epstein's Island. Yeah, he was talking about all the Bilderberg Group. Do you know about the Bilderberg Group? So, the Bilderberg Group were formed back in the late 40s, early 50s. And it's basically a place for the elites of the world to come together and discuss how they're going to shape the world. And so you've got royalty. Queen Elizabeth used to go. You got Obama, presidents, celebrities. George Clooney, I think, went there.
So this is like a group that's continually going right now.
Yeah, it's to this day. Yeah. And they meet up in a random place around the world each year, and they all sort of congregate.
Was it the Adele one? When Adele sings to all these famous people?
They don't show anything from inside there.
Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, the Bilderberg Group. He was the first. He was the first person to sort of let me know about the Bilderberg Group and watched a couple of documentaries on it and whatnot. And yeah, it's fascinating. So basically, they go around and decide behind closed doors how they're gonna mess with humanity for the next year. And so that one's legit.
So he theorized that
he followed them. He went and found where their meeting was going to be, and he was like outside the hotel or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, how's it feel being inside the Bilderberg Group?" Like just causing trouble and stuff like that. He did that. The other one, what was that? Bohemian Grove. You don't know? Do you know about Bohemian Grove? The owl, where it's like a giant owl, and they had like a big bonfire and stuff, and then
they're worshipping.
they sacrifice a child kind of thing. They don't actually sacrifice. I think they might have done so in the distant past, but it's now just sort of a ritual, and that's something like the Clintons have been to. Like, a lot of politicians. Bush was there.
How do they know they went there?
Rumors, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
But a lot of the people that attend these sort of meetings end up becoming president and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So they're playing their own rising.
I guess, or I guess if you're in the crowd, of these people, this is how you get stuff done. I guess.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, shaking hands.
Good point. Yeah. Operation
MK Ultra.
Yeah, but that's already been known for before he was even alive. So
Operation Northwoods. That was Operation Northwoods was a plan in the 1960s that they gave to President Kennedy, and they're like, we're gonna crash a passenger plane.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to blame it on the Cubans so we can go raid Cuba.
Yeah.
And Kennedy was like, what the hell are you talking about? Put that shit away. And so that's one of the things that lends credence to the idea that they could have possibly planned September 11th. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like, well, you thought of shit before. Like,
yeah.
Why not now? Yeah.
So was that the theory where he predicted it to happen?
No, Operation Northwoods was long before him.
Yeah.
But he used that as a basis for his claims about September 11th and stuff.
No, but like you said that he said it will happen on he.
Yeah, when he said the September 11th prediction, like he didn't say the date, but he's like, this is what's going to happen, and it happened. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But interesting that it didn't put that up there. That prediction. What else? So, the Brazil plane crash. You heard about the plane crash, right?
Oh, with all the doctors?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So, this plane just dropped out of the sky and had 7 or 8 cancer doctors, or 6.
I thought it was 6.
6 cancer doctors. With that, they have new treatments that's other than chemo and radiation and stuff like that, using frequencies or something like that to no, it was they take out your T cells and then they convert them into CAR T cells or something like that. CAR or CAM T cells, something like that. Chuck them back into you, and then it attacks the cancer, and Bob's your uncle. Sweet. Yeah. So they died. Apparently, they
died.
Yeah. Apparently, like 7. There was like 7 or 8 more that were supposed to be on the flight, but they were waiting at the wrong gate, and they were late for the plane.
Lucky them.
But that kind of thing.
Don't worry, it's coming for them.
Huh?
Final Destination.
Okay.
You remember that movie?
I heard about that.
Escape Death.
Yeah.
Comes for them.
Yeah. So, which reminds me of, there was also that MH flight years back that crashed over Ukraine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. MH17 or something.
Yeah. And on that flight, there was a bunch of AIDS doctors, I think, at the time.
Oh.
There was like 16. There was a lot of them on the plane. And they're like, ooh, is that another fishy thing? Or was it just Ukraine war going on? Well, it wasn't Ukraine. It was...
Why they're on the same plane together?
It was Ukraine, yeah. But what?
Why on the same plane together?
Like for a conference and stuff like that. All going for a conference. But...
Sam's mate died on that plane.
Yeah. The entire family was on that plane. And Titanic. Do you know the Titanic conspiracy?
There's plenty of conspiracies in Titanic.
Please tell.
Okay, plenty.
All right, I got one. The binoculars room was locked, and the person had the key to it.
They didn't even have the binoculars on the thing. I heard there were no binoculars. They were just eyeballing it.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying one of the reasons was because
but that's
they had a room. And another conspiracy I've heard is that the insurance claims of like they wanted to sink the ship or something, but it wasn't Titanic. They sank some other ship,
the Britannia,
and they switched it. Another theory I heard was that they had no money and they started burning the ship itself to keep it going.
Huh? Okay, nah.
And like because of that, it was the iceberg when it hit it, because the metal was weak. It tore through. I don't know. I watched some conspiracy theories on Titanic. I might have got those wrong, but I'm on the lines.
Not what I'm talking about, though.
There's another conspiracy theory that popped up. All right.
So, well, this is to do with more sort of the people side of things, like who's on the boat, who's not on the boat, right?
Jack and Rose.
Yeah, Jack and Rose went on the boat. So, have you heard of JP Morgan? Like it's a big financial group, investments, banking, that kind of stuff.
JP Morgan. Possibly, I don't know, maybe.
Okay,
maybe
so
in the movie.
The OG JP Morgan was from back in the day. And he was meant to be on the Titanic.
Yeah.
So prior to the Titanic leaving, this is right when they were setting up the Federal Reserve, or wanting to set up the Federal Reserve Bank in America. And for the most part, people didn't want it. There was a large consortium of bankers and stuff that didn't want it, and the people didn't want it. But apparently, there was meant to be a whole ton of bankers that were on the Titanic, and they were. And JP Morgan and a couple of other of his mates did not get on that boat shortly before it sank. Yeah, before it left. They bailed. But a lot of all the guys that were still on the thing, they were against the Federal Reserve. So suddenly roadblocks were removed. So that's the idea anyway.
Search up conspiracy theories on Titanic. It's really fun.
Why?
YouTube. Just a quick 2-minute video.
No,
transition. You're good, thanks. Some really cool theories out there.
Well, it'd be good if you could tell them.
I did.
Well, okay, then we're good, right?
But I'm 80% sure I got it right.
So then
Conspiracy theories, no one's right, no one's wrong.
I haven't, I think I looked at it when I was 12 years old or something.
Okay.
It's just stuck in my
Okay.
It might have got like
reordered and mishmashed. And
yeah.
Well, that's fine. It's what nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't need to be fact checking your shit as I go.
I actually want to know if I'm right.
All right.
You can figure it out later.
Comments on it.
Go research it. Come back with a concise story.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I do enough mangling as it is. The Disney death saga. That's not a saga. But this poor woman. So husband and wife go to a restaurant at Disneyland, right? She's allergic to nuts and lactose, milk, stuff like that. So she's like, I'm allergic to this shit. Please make sure none of this is in there.
Yep.
They did the whole deal, back and forth. Make sure, definitely, no worries. Have their meal. She goes on. They leave. She goes into anaphylactic shock. Goes to the hospital. Dies.
Yeah.
They find mass amounts of nuts and dairy in her system. Clearly, it was the restaurant from Disneyland. The father's trying to sue for like, he wants 50 or 60 grand or something like that, just to cover some costs. And Disneyland are like, nah, stuff you. You signed up for a free trial on Disney Plus. In doing so, you have waived the right to suing us for any reason.
But what? There's a TNC when you get Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Of
how messed up's that? And like, I don't know why they didn't just pay him. Like, he doesn't want much. Like, this is some bad publicity for a really tiny thing, like a tiny amount of money, not
the situation,
not the
but
situation.
yeah. Like they can afford $50,000.
Yeah, they should have just sort of.
They do that to all their movies, and they
millions. Exactly. So yeah,
settle it out of court.
Yeah, just settle it. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
But
sorry, you signed up, and it was like a month free trial. It wasn't even he's continued to have it. It was just a trial. That's it.
So now he can't sue them because
that's what they're saying.
So it would have happened during his trial period.
No,
outside the
it
trial
was
period.
years before. They went back. It was like years before.
Like, hold on a minute.
How's
You
that
signed
right?
up to this.
You're in our records.
Yeah, but trial's finished. Well, there's no end
No,
date.
you signed the.
I hereby did not sue you.
Yeah, while you're watching while you got the trial period.
No, even after. Well, it's by signing this, you promised to never sue us.
Should read that TNC. Oh, Netflix has that too.
Yeah, but Netflix doesn't have a
combination,
an amusement park where you can die.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
So he just wanted costs for like.
That's like funeral costs and
Oh,
hospital costs.
America wouldn't even cover anything. 50,000.
Nothing.
Nah, I don't know. There's probably more to it. I don't know. Yeah,
that's the story I got.
But who knows what's in these terms and conditions that we don't even know.
Yeah, you
Keep
sign your life
accepting.
away with these terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Apple and that. There's a South Park episode about signing your way to TNCs, and they made a joke that everyone actually does read it.
Yeah.
Except Kenny. It was Kyle and the guy who runs the Asian restaurant and some other woman, and they basically captured them and made a human centipede iPad, they did tests on Kyle, and they said, sign this if you want to get out of it. And he was like, and he signs it. And he's like, no. He still can't read because they want a human interaction iPad. It's pretty cool. It's funny, and they shit intelligence.
Okay, yeah, thank you. PG-13, thanks.
Lovely.
It's a funny South Park. South Park's PG, isn't it?
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's at least M15 plus.
Okay.
And some episodes are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. You think? No, I won't even repeat that. Let's move along. Transition.
Transition.
I didn't even start talking about
haven't
that.
got much. I don't know. You did it.
TNCs. Like, go to read it in Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the TNCs, I can guarantee you, because I've seen ones before where they just go through and read it and they just start pointing out all the bad things. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't matter what you point out of it. We're still going to
sign it.
Because what? You're just going to get left out of social media or certain things that maybe family or friends are in?
Yeah.
You're trapped in it. Like, yeah, it sucks, but...
What's this?
I'll tell you what I did the other day. Something I like to do once every 5 years at least. I
haven't watched
Dark
it.
Side of the Moon with Wizard of Oz.
Incredible.
Have you seen
that?
Yeah, no, watch this. I had them
anomalies
Dark Side of the Moon
and
mixed.
coincidences in the history of art.
Someone in the comment actually proposed a link that someone's already compiled it all together so you can watch it.
Wait, what's this about?
The Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, if you watch Dark Side of the Moon with Pink Floyd album with Wizard of Oz visuals, it lines up. So it's meant to be pretty wicked. Be a nice little acid trip.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone in the comments links it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Someone's already done it, so you don't have to actually do it.
Nice. Yeah. I saved that for us. Like, we should try that. We should try it.
Yeah.
Another
And watch those AI videos of
brick. What's that? Pink Floyd song. Another brick in the wall. Like, we'll have to see it. Like the yellow brick.
I'm not sure. Is it in?
It's not on Dark Side of the Moon.
No.
But
oh yes, AI. Some AI awesomeness. Trump and Kamala in love.
This is the one I referenced earlier. Oh, God.
The internet is so good. Look at this. Little baby Trump. Ah, it's lovely.
Somewhat partially
I would
cute.
love to see that.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Melania.
Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh.
Scroll down.
Oh, no.
oh,
No.
Hitler.
No.
Look.
Was that Drake? Whatever.
That was Obama at one point.
Yeah. Michelle. Yeah. Lovely.
Okay.
The recession happened when I was a new vice president. People were scared and wanted the government to bail them out. But I knew if we were to grow the government to solve a problem today, it would lead to many more problems tomorrow.
Who fixed the crisis?
The people did. We cut taxes and spending, and with more of their own money in their pockets, people repaired the economy themselves.
You didn't help anyone out?
It was tempting, trust me, but the government's like a leviathan. The more power you give it, the more power it keeps.
Isn't the government supposed to serve the people?
Sure, but a monster this big doesn't have to serve you if it doesn't want to.
I'm feeling a little woozy.
Probably the raw milk.
Wait, Grandma, you said it was safe.
I never said it was safe. Freedom has real risks.
But trading freedom for security rarely turns out how people want. The recession happened when I was a new vice president.
Yeah. So, like, that relates to now. So, in America, over the last few years, they've just printed, what, trillions, $20 trillion or something like that.
Yeah, a large amount.
And we did it here too. Like, the amount.
Didn't all countries do it?
Huh?
Didn't most countries do it?
Yeah. But, like, through COVID, right? They printed so much. You gave handouts to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Devalued it.
Yeah.
Are they still printing?
Well, they're gonna.
Do they just have a switch and go, oh, we're not going to print now? Or they actually.
America?
No, even here. Is there a way of us knowing
how much
money they
how
just
much
keep
we're printing?
putting into the economy?
I don't know. Well, we're still running at a deficit, right? We're always running at a deficit.
Yeah,
but
a bit different, right? But
the trouble is, like in the US, the amount it costs to service the debt has surpassed the amount they spend on like their military budget and stuff, which is already gigantic.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much our figures are here, but we do a lot of social spending. and yeah, they went through the roof through COVID.
Who we owe money to?
Who do we owe money?
Like, every country has debt. Who do we owe the money to?
The IMF or international, the big banks. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another one. I don't know why ChatGPT did this stuff. World Bank Group was the other one, I think. Yeah, World Bank and the IMF. So these guys are the banks that own the world. So countries borrow from them, and they buy up those countries' like assets or their bonds and stuff like that. And so every country becomes indebted to them, and they can pull the strings.
All right, sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah, fun and games.
Who's the CEO of those banks? Like the richest fuck?
Yeah, we don't know the. I mean, you could probably look it up, but we'd never really know the people that really run the world. They're always behind
curtains.
Behind the curtains.
Yeah. So like the presidents and that, and prime ministers,
Whole
here and there,
puppets.
they're just
Yeah.
puppets. Yeah. To this one, a group of people, maybe.
Yeah, many groups. Yeah.
As you would do the same. Yeah, access to so much power.
Yeah.
You want to be hidden. You want to be a target.
True.
So you just select, the people you don't like or other people to represent you.
You don't even need to elect
matter.
them if they're bought and paid for.
Yeah, that's right.
They're all bought and
But you're
paid
hidden.
for.
So
Yeah.
safety.
Safety net.
Yeah.
Imagine having
You're in the whole
imagine
world.
having that much money. You won't even think about money, to be honest.
Of course not.
You would just
That's why they start thinking about controlling the world, because
it's their playground.
millionaires show off their wealth. Billionaires, you don't know they're billionaires. Like most of the time, like they're much more.
Or is it the trillionaires? You don't really know.
Trillion. We don't know who they are, but
yeah.
But yeah, the billionaires hide their wealth, and they're not as ostentatious as millionaires are.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, millionaires are a dime a dozen these days, aren't they? Put $20 on a meme coin. What's that one on Coinbase? Have you seen that one recently? Guy put in like $20 on a meme coin, woke up and had some trillion. Would have been some error or something, but they won't let him to take any money out. Nothing.
Right.
Yeah. I think it was Coinbase.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can't pull out $1 trillion. Wait, could he get out like
Nothing.
a billion?
No, nothing.
No,
Take anything.
like locked
Yeah,
out.
locked it out. Yeah.
That's annoying.
Well, because
That's what?
That's annoying.
Really?
That'd be
Just annoying. Wake up and you could be this millionaire minimal.
But
and
is
you
it
can't take
a
anything.
mistake, or it actually
It went up,
that
but
much?
it didn't cover too much. So, like, even if it was legit, it wouldn't be able to go up that much. Like, how much do they go up? Like, you probably make trillions. I don't know.
Unless he like bought it like as soon as a release, and then it went up, 10,000%, or or how many?
Oh, who knows how much of it's all true? Just entertaining, but
Right.
Yeah.
Was that
It
one
would be just
time?
annoying, wouldn't it? If it was legit. Just, hey, I'm a millionaire.
Your heart, like
Can't take it
you
out.
would sink.
Remember I called you one time. I'm like, I've got $500,000.
Wait, what?
I had a wallet, and I woke up, and I had an app that was tracking the wallet, right? And so I checked into this wallet, and so I woke up one day, and there was over $500,000 in there. I was like, dude, how do I sell it? I want to sell it right now. He's like, have a double check, refresh it, or something like that. And then, because it was some random coin. I thought like I got like an airdrop, and suddenly I had these things that were worth $500,000. And so I looked into it. It's like, like it didn't really exist. It wasn't there really. It was like, that close. Yeah,
Was that a good moment?
Yeah, it was briefly nice. But yeah, too good to be true.
Imagine that.
And imagine if it was actually legit, but you couldn't take it out then.
Oh, yeah, that'd be even worse. I guess.
Yeah.
Pitchforks. Yeah, nah. It's all right.
I think I saw a video of this woman who won money from a slot machine, and it was apparently a malfunction in the machine itself, and they wouldn't give her the money, and it was like
71 million or something, right?
Yeah, like
41 million.
It shouldn't even have that amount available, and then
they wanted to give her like a $50 coupon or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Too bad it's not like the policy like Woolworths has. You know, it could be a $500 item, but if they've got the wrong marking on it, they have to sell to you for that. They can give you a couple items. Yeah. If you ever see anything Coles or Safeway that's the wrong pricing, they'll give it to you for free, and then they'll give you another couple more items of that same price. So,
Wow.
Yeah, it's their mistakes for not fixing it up. So
false advertisement.
Yeah. Yeah, but
she
watched millions.
She
didn't get anything.
No. Oh, she got like something nothing compared to what she thought she was getting, and she has a ticket and everything.
Isn't she suing or some shit?
Yeah, probably. She won't win.
Well, for just damages because I was excited. And
No,
I saw my future flash before me.
Why are you paying out? So you got the jackpot.
Those machines have so much security in it for everything in it. The doors are open. It's all logged for everything. They would have gone through inside and they would have actually seen that this would have been some computing error. That's not legit.
Yeah.
They would have backed it up.
Yeah.
Because those poker machines have, they're logged for everything, dude.
Yeah.
Even a door opens, closes, money coming in, money coming out.
Yeah, but
It's
even
all
so,
logged,
the fact that it says jackpot, you think you've won it. Oh, how can you?
Yeah, I know.
Of course, you're going to say that it's a
Malfunction.
computer error.
Yeah.
Oh,
71 million. I know.
Yeah. Transition.
That would be means you'll be poor for the rest of your life because you know the probability. You got that one high probability. You know, so many blacks. Roulette wheel, red comes on. Oh, you missed it. See you later.
No, the probability actually. You know how you see the screen there, red, black, black, black. The probability it has nothing to do with the probability of the next one being red or black. Every time is a new spin. You've got just as much chance of it hitting a red or a black any other time.
So it can have black 8 times.
You could have black 100 times in a row. It's got nothing to do with it.
Like, it's done black 4 times. It's got to go red now. It has to go red.
Yeah.
You go red, and it goes black again.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, it's got absolutely nothing to do with it.
Is it the way they spin it sometimes too?
No, it's just the way probabilities work.
No,
Every spin
no.
is its own
No, it's not.
It's not.
If you can replicate, have a robot that shoots it off and have the same bearings, if you can mimic the same variables, then it is all probability, 50-50 to affinity. But because it's a person fleeing it, then you can't. No,
it's not really 50-50.
That's another variable. That's another variable.
Yeah, too many variables, so you can't. That's right.
Yeah.
But you can make it if it was all precision for it all.
The house always wins because
that's different.
Has was it the green or
The zero. Yeah, that gives it the
edge.
The edge.
Yeah. But I place on thirds. I place 2/3 of the table, and so then I can get a third back if I win. And if I lose, I lose 2/3. But
Long run, you lose.
Yeah.
Stay there. Unless you're playing card games. Like, I know the house will win always a percentage of the winnings, but then your odds are against other people. So, for example, Texas Hold'em poker.
Oh, yeah.
Poker's a different story.
Yeah.
What about blackjack?
House wins in that sense because they're always getting the commission.
Yeah.
So they win in that sense. But in terms of, the probability,
What
other
about
people.
blackjack?
Aren't you playing against a house with that as well?
Yeah, you are. Just the house. You're not playing against the person.
Yeah. So that's not really against the house, is it? It's no sort of benefit for the house in that way, is it? For blackjack?
Well, apparently they have the ability to kind of have a sneak at what the next card is. There's like mirrors or something like that. I don't know. Like
how? When?
Apparently like the deck thing itself. Maybe there's a mirror nearby.
I've seen them. They slide out. They've got, I think, like 3 decks shuffled in there.
Yeah.
Slides out. There's no way. I've seen them before. Maybe certain casinos, maybe in America. But
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
no, you're just going to lose your money there.
Yeah.
That's it.
I only go like maybe once a year or something for my mate's birthday or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Put it all on black.
Put it all on black.
Always bet on black.
I won $300 from a footy game once. And I went to the casino for someone's birthday. And I spent $200 of that $300 and I got nothing. I got some stuff, you got a little bit high and then straight back down. It's like, it wasn't really my money in the first place. I only bet $10.
I usually go in with like $50. I'll win at least to 100, maybe 150, and then I'll burn it all.
I think it's pretty much every time. You always do
Almost every time,
gain some and then just
I usually do that too. So I usually bring 50 in, and if I go over 50, I'm not going to bet anymore. But if I get the $50, I try at least double it, pocket the original 50, and then start betting all that 50, so then I won't be upset if I lose all that. So I'll still come.
That's if you win, but if you don't,
but
keep adding more.
So that's the risk of me losing $50. But I'm willing to lose $50. Once I gain another $50, okay, keep it, and now bet with that.
So no, I do that, but I burn the original 50 too.
Yeah, you reach for the pocket there, you put your initial in. Just stay a little bit longer.
It's fun.
Nah.
I'm paying for my fun. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of out of. Yeah. Let's see. What's he saying?
Bilderberg.
Americans are not that fat. It's the fat Americans who are extra fat. Most Americans are the same as the British.
Well, our food supply is poison.
Yeah.
It was taken over by one group of people, and they own the rights to the seeds and all of that type of stuff, and they forced out all of these farmers. If their seeds blew onto their property, they could sue them for using their seeds, and the media just ignored all of that because they get paid by them. That's sort of what is going on globally, is everybody's is just choosing money of the bag, as fucking kids say nowadays. That's what the problem is. Nobody is, everybody's screaming and yelling about shit that doesn't matter. Like stand-up comedians, they'll yell about that, but they won't talk about literally people poisoning their own countrymen. I mean, they should be fucking put to death for what they did. There you go. There's a hot take.
I mean, I know if I did it, if I fucking went to one donut shop and put something in a fucking donut that hurt somebody or caused them to have some sort of medical episode, that would be I would not be sitting here right now. But they somehow, you know how it is. Catholic Church can do what they do. Kind of move people around and everything's all right. As long as you fucking, you're paying people, it's good. So.
Why do you have to bring the Catholic Church into it? Fuck, Americans always got to do this shit. I always bring that, or they're going to bring about some racist shit. Just keep it on point. Nah.
Well, his main point, like the food system. I'm sure you can talk about that.
Oh, how everything's polluted. Yeah.
Well, even like the food pyramid.
Oh, it's reverse, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got to do the opposite what they tell you.
Messed up.
Yeah?
Yeah, everything you've been taught your whole life is
at the
wrong.
top.
Completely wrong.
Eat cereal, don't eat meat.
Like, yeah, where's the food pyramid?
But you wouldn't touch most of the stuff that you think is healthy anyway, because of the way it's polluted with hormones.
That's true. Well, so they change it all the time. The food pyramid, they change it.
Okay,
Well,
you're
the traditional one.
Okay, I'm at work.
Grains and cereals, mostly, right? Then vegetables, fruits.
Is this a new one?
Then meat.
Is that donut at the top?
Cheese and
Is that a donut?
Yeah.
No, that's a made up one. That's
I've seen that. I've seen that 3D model one, the one in the middle there.
This one?
3D.
No, to the right, middle. You're dodging it. There you go.
No, that's what I wouldn't know.
Middle, top row. Yeah.
What's that?
I've seen that one at school.
Okay, they're saying more of that stuff. Yeah, it's better. Where's the meat though? Yeah, still at the top.
No, it's not the right one to look at.
What do you mean? This is basically what they've been.
No, let's look at the American one. Look at the Australian one.
The American one.
Basically, cereals at the top.
No.
Oh, what? I mean, what?
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Right. Cereals and grains.
Yeah.
Fruits and veggies. Meats. Sugars. Dairies. What's that?
Like fish.
Oh, fish and pork. Yeah. It's completely opposite.
Fats and
But like, okay, for example,
well, except for the sugars. Sugars shouldn't be at
all the
top.
pesticides. not just that. You got the pesticide and hormones in the food. They're saying we shouldn't, for fruit, we should be peeling, like apples. We should be peeling the skin off.
Well, because
cucumbers,
of the
pesticides.
Pesticides, yeah.
Yeah. So I was hungry at work, and I was like, "Oh, I've eaten my banana this morning. Oh, I got an apple there. Oh, don't have a knife at work. Didn't have, because everyone's going to bring their own cutlery. Don't even get me started on that crap. Serious. I didn't have a knife. So the apple just sat there. I'm like, do I bite into it? Because all the wax, who knows what's on it, all the pesticides. So I didn't eat it. Just chucked it in my bag. Wait till I get a peeler at home. Like, ridiculous place we live in these days.
But like, doesn't the pesticides get absorbed into it?
Yeah, but the concentration's on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the weaker concentrations on the inside compared to the outside. So you're gonna
absorb as much.
Yeah, so you're gonna eat the apple.
What about the plus have wax on it and other things?
What about the strawberries? Like you've seen those videos where like they can juice a strawberry and you can use that as an insecticide.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It has
There's so much pesticides and
Roundup. I think they were saying had more Roundup than the concentration of it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Because apparently strawberries are really absorbent.
Well, they call it the Dirty Dozen. It's a list of the foods that have the majority of most pesticides on them.
So meat's healthier.
Depends where you get it from. Like it's supposed to be healthy, but what are they injecting it in?
Right, true.
Hormones,
what do they call them? Antibiotics. Antibiotics, mate.
Yeah, that too.
Like it's particularly like chickens and all that sort of stuff filled with hormones and antibiotics. Because
growth hormones.
The chickens are huge, and then in Hawaii they have wild chickens, and they're like tiny.
No, if you get them the macro brand, the chicken's actually small.
Yeah,
it's actually small.
They're
on a barbecue, it's just nice and tender. You find it very, texturally and fibrous. The ones that just the hormones are just.
Well, when you buy a chicken leg and it looks like a turkey leg, there's something wrong.
Yeah,
pretty big.
Yeah. Wasn't there an episode of that, Jamie Oliver as well, where there was a certain species of chicken that they use, and then with the hormones as well, it gets so large and heavy, it can't sustain its own feet, can't sustain itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world's trying to kill us slowly.
Well, go for organic, I guess, if you can afford it. Because obviously, if you eat meat, you get more nutrients and whatnot from eating meat than you do from any other source. Because they themselves,
it's got all the stuff.
They're eating veggies.
They're mammals
and
as well. If
it takes away the process because they processed that food they ate instead of us eating that food originally.
Yeah.
It's just makes us easier for us to get that nutrients. Yeah. That's fair.
Eggs supposed to have all the nutrients as well.
Yeah.
Eggs. Yeah, the yolk.
Yeah. Which is the worst bit. No, the yolk is
not.
well, no. Sorry, I'm thinking white. Egg white has the most protein, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's where you see the people who do bodybuilding that just sort of separate it and just keep the whites. Yeah.
The yolk's the best. That's right. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it depends whose perspective, but.
Yeah, there's more cholesterol in the yolk, right?
Yeah, cholesterol. It's not bad. It's the whole cholesterol thing.
Cholesterol's
fine. Yeah, HDL. No.
Just mix it all up and make scrambled eggs.
You gotta watch Seaspiracy.
See
documentary. Seaspiracy.
Oh,
yeah. They go into the whole conspiracy about seafood, and you've seen that one, haven't you?
Yeah.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Farm. Yeah, the bred salmon in the
farm
oceans.
salmons. Yeah.
Yeah. Horrible. You've seen that one.
Yeah, and they're also pumped full of antibiotics and stuff, right?
Yeah, but they all swim in their own feces and get diseases.
Oh,
and I didn't know that until watching that.
They
salmon don't naturally get
right?
omega-6.
The what?
Salmon naturally themselves don't have omega-6 in it. I think it's a plankton or whatever microbes they consume that gives them omega-6. So when they're farm-fed salmons, they're actually feeding them the salmon capsules made from salmon. So I don't know how many killing the ratio to feed them, but they're swimming their own filth. They end up being grey, so they end up putting dye in it to make them colour.
They
pinkish.
spray them orange or pinkish.
Yeah, some dye in them.
I like fish anyway, so it's all good.
That's good.
I like
salmon.
Salmon's nice.
Unless you know where you're getting your salmon from, I don't know. After that, I tend to stay away from it. So, yeah. It's depressing.
Let's do something funny.
And I have no special powers. I'm basically just rich and nuts. Rich and nuts.
Bruce,
Your scientific mind alone.
He's completely useless when we have a man that bullets literally bounce off of.
Your fighting skills.
My main nemesis is Bane, basically just a roided out jock with a gas mask, and he straight up broke my back. You could have taken him down with one hand, and with the other hand, he could have just jerked you. Super jerk. And I have no special powers.
I watched
He's so funny.
I watched that guy when Commissioner Gordon knew his identity. It's like, how do you know? It was like, Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's obvious. And then he goes back and forth between Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his stuff for a while. I used to get him on the feed a lot.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, didn't.
His stand-up or the Batman stuff?
The Batman stuff, yeah.
This is... if you haven't seen it, I don't know if you... Have you ever seen the original Who's on First, What's on Second? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You showed me when I was like a little kid.
I showed you.
Yeah, because
you were referencing someone else doing that kind of thing.
Much Mother.
Right.
And they even referenced that. It was like, who's on first, hey?
Right.
Yeah. They were talking about club names. It was like was once, and then once was now open. No, open's closed. No, closed is open, but closed has closed down. And it's like, and then the dad is like, who's on first, right? And they're like, shut up.
Yeah. Right.
Transition.
Hello, mate.
It's like the safe word.
Congratulations on your sister being pregnant. It's great news. Listen,
Look at me, Dad.
I've got to tell you something, right? I'm the father. I'm sorry. Please don't. Hello? Please don't hurt them. I've got the 50 grand, okay? I'll give you the money tonight. Please just don't hurt them. Hello, mate. I need your help. You know, I've been helping Charlotte's nan, doing the chores. She offered me £50 to kiss her. Yeah, I did twice. She didn't even have her teeth in. No, it's been going on lots of her. My next door neighbour, she's pregnant. I don't know what to do. I've got this really bad rash. I've been to the doctors twice. It keeps spreading. I can't stop it. It's itchy. It's really contagious.
I'm out.
Oh, God. No, I'm really worried. I put on my girlfriend's underwear this morning. I've still got them on. I like it. I really like it. Hello, mate. Congratulations.
When they notice he's holding a fucking phone, though.
He's on a phone, holding a phone.
Yeah. Like the peripheral vision.
Yeah,
like.
yeah. But clearly it's a joke. I mean, yeah. I don't even know anymore.
What's that? The guy with the guitar. That's Biff.
Have I shown you this before?
Maybe. Oh no, wait. I think it's a different podcast. You did. I was on it.
You weren't on it?
Yeah, but I remember watching it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, we got like 5 minutes. We can talk shit. Oh, that's fine. Oh, ray gun. What do we think about ray gun?
Say what Nan thought of ray gun.
What did she say? Oh, yeah, she was defending her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, so she gets so much hate and this and that. It's like, no, it's not hate. It's well-deserved criticism. She was bloody terrible.
Ray gun?
No, the covered it.
Bullshit.
No, I'm serious. Show me. What? You want to talk about it? Show me.
Rachel
Gunn, the breakdancer.
Yeah, but show me what some new, like, what are you talking about in terms of what specific thing? Because that was a while back.
Oh, they're talking about she's getting so much hate for no, like, when it's not that big deal or something. But
well, it's like, okay, so she clearly did a bad performance, right?
Oh, it's horrible.
Right?
Not bad.
So you do know, right?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to see where you're going with this because this is old news. So
yeah, so
like,
the basically the news is that it's old news for sure, but she was quite clearly, she went viral for how bad she was, and then everybody took the piss out of her.
Yeah.
Then the Australian Olympic Committee and the Australian media came out and went, oh my God, you're just picking on her because she's a girl. She deserved to be there. Like she worked the butt off, and we're really proud of her. And da, 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 da.
No,
and it's
didn't
like,
say that,
oh, that's where
really.
you lose me. It's like, okay, she may have earned her fucking place there. God knows how. And if you've seen Holy Moly, she's better. But she clearly sucked. She did a very poor job. Because of her, there's probably never going to be back in the Olympics.
Breakdancing completely.
Yeah. They're not. It's gone. It's not even going to be LA. It's in LA, the next one, but it's already. I'm pretty sure it's already been taken off the blocks. Like, it's not happening. So I feel sorry for the actual
genuine breakdancers,
the people who can actually do it. But the memes did not stop memeing. Oh my God, there's so many.
If we didn't have her doing such a horrible performance, we wouldn't have some awesome memes.
Yeah,
seriously.
no. Look at this. Like, that is legendary. Because the
Dr. Rachel Gunn from 2014.
Dr. Rachel Gunn. She's a doctor in breakdancing.
Wait, what?
She did
That's
it.
what I heard, but-
Yeah, she did a doctorate in it. So she teaches it and she like lectures it for a university. She did a whole bunch of like thesis, right? Where for her doctorate, and it's basically studying something like how difficult it is for women to break into breakdancing, and how there's unconscious biases and stuff like that, like all this woke nonsense into why it's so hard for a woman to do it. And it's like, well, just do it
hard
more.
in general.
It's hard. It's a hard thing to do. I can't do it, but those who can. Those who can't, teach. And so she teaches and also tried to do it. She should have stuck to the teaching, probably.
But she's really bad at it.
She's terrible.
It's but that's something that's choreographed.
And her
moves.
boyfriend
But
was
whatever-
the choreographer and the coach for
You know
the
what I'm
team.
getting at. That's not what I'm
and he's
getting at.
also
I'm saying
terrible.
that just because it was choreographed and just the horrible moves doesn't mean someone's not good at
Well,
the skill.
I've all the other videos I've seen of her, she can't do it.
Oh, you've seen other ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
like
I
so,
haven't
like
watched
in
any,
preparation,
no.
and
Okay.
they were promoting
Preparation
it.
of the same moves.
It's basically the similar stuff. They were promoting it pretty hard going into the Olympics. Like she was on the project and a few other things, and so she's there talking herself up a big game. Like, it's really hard being a woman and doing this and that, but it's so great. I get to express my art form in this way and that. And let's keep.
But how rich is it going to make her?
Oh, she's going to make millions. So going, oh, poor me. Like, but she'll be fine. She's made a name for herself.
She'll gain. Yeah.
She just has to keep memeing herself, I guess.
Yeah, that was like that there.
Yeah.
You showed all the still memes.
I
Video
didn't
ones.
have enough time, but what's
called
this?
Breaking Down Dominant Conceptualizations of Place, the Transgressive Potential in 143 Liverpool Street Familias
This is her
with the
doctorate.
Downing Centre course.
No, God, please.
So I looked up 143 Liverpool Street Familia and found a member list.
Anyway. The Shining.
Time now for a world exclusive, a message from the woman who represented her country at the Olympic Games and has become a global sensation, Rhaegar.
Rhaegar here.
Sensation.
Just want to say congrats to all the Logie nominees and best of luck tonight. Please feel free to pull out any of my signature moves in celebration. Have fun and look after each other.
Did she do it maybe to take the piss out of the spy?
Now for a
Or
world.
like
She was legit. Oh, wait.
oh my God.
It's just all kangaroo moves. Yeah. Walk without rhythm to avoid attracting the moon. This
person did the.
She did the same moves, but she looks awesome.
Not same.
But she have high heels on.
Yeah, that works. It helps with the angles. Like, she actually makes the moves look good, and it's underwater. And she's like, it's fantastic.
It's very cool.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Maybe they do underwater breakdancing. So.
I'm gonna have to mute that for the podcast. The AI.
Oh, this one. It's partially disturbing.
What
the fuck am I watching?
It's AI. So they're taking stills and then you make it AI move. AI video. Photo to video. She just takes off. Comes down to a dude.
What's it saying? Regan, Regan, Regan.
That's great. Anyone? Oh, and here's a kid. So. No, it's a little boy. But even if it was a little girl doing it.
No, I'm saying the background. I thought I saw the background.
You saw her? No,
yeah.
She's not there. No, this is just to show what breakdancing should look like.
Yeah.
I've got to turn that off. It's going to be... Yeah.
I thought that was her there.
Yeah. No.
I knew that wasn't her, the kid.
Yeah. But the whole point was, that's what breakdancing should look like.
There's a person today, Mr. G, Crystal Lee.
Mm-hmm. Crystal Lee.
Oh, yeah,
Crystal Lee. Yeah.
Mr. G in Summer High Tie. He's like a drama teacher.
So I don't know someone.
So when he's like showing the kids how to be a drama person, and he's like saying like how good he is, and they put Reagan on it. It's fine.
No, mate, like, stop doing that. Stop poorly explaining something or explaining something, then telling me to look it up.
Search it up.
Well, like we're looking at Ray Gun memes. And
no, because it's there. It's already there. You make me look up stuff, and then it's like,
just search it.
And I can't find it, and then I look like a fucking idiot.
That's right. It's not live. Calm down. Just search it.
We're at the end of the episode.
I reckon it'll come up 2 seconds. Mr. G, Ray Gun. It will literally come up.
Fine. Mr. G, Ray Gun.
I haven't watched the new Planet of the Apes.
Just look at
the trailer there.
short.
Have you seen it?
Look at the shorts.
Why are two people talking to me at once?
What's that right?
Nothing.
What?
Ignore it.
What? Where?
Not that.
There.
The shorts. Yeah, just click that one.
This one?
Sure. This doesn't have the background noise of him talking. I've seen one where he's like talking shit. It's funny. It's like that video, but yeah.
How long shall I look for?
Nah, it's all right now.
Okay.
But it was along the lines of that. And he was talking.
So funny. It's so good. I can't. Yeah, it's great. Glad we did that. What were you asking?
Be nice, bitch.
I know, right?
Planet of the Apes.
I'm
Have you seen it?
It's been a long week. Planet of the Apes, the new one?
Yeah, haven't seen it. I just saw the trailer.
Yeah?
I was trying to
it's good.
segue, but everyone ignored my safe word.
I can't. Yeah, I can't do two
safe
ones.
word.
Safe.
I said segue.
I already told him not to look, and then you told me to look it up, and then I went to look it up, and then you tried to transition.
Look it up without continually bitching. Do it or don't do it. Just shut up. Talk about Planet of the Apes. How was that?
It was good. I like
it.
What about aliens?
Action or?
I think I spoke about it before when I did watch it.
I know. I'm just desperately trying to change the fucking topic. But please.
All right, cool. Anyway, we're done though.
You segued yourself.
Our time is up. We're good. I'm tired. It's been a long week. I actually didn't really feel like doing this tonight. I'm on super low energy. It's like
the weather.
Nah, like I've been doing outsourcing all week, and it's so.
Onset of monkeypox?
No, monkeypox. Let's stay away from the monkeypox.
The euphemism.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Thanks for coming,
Peace
guys.
out, guys.
Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. Come back. See you next time. Bye.